Hop inside an Audi, then I hit the dash. Shawty know I only care about the cash. Big dance, big sticks, big rash. Yes, me, how I got it, said I gotta like that. I get it when I want it, smoking marijuana. Keep it hotter than a
I can't believe I am doing this. Come on, me. You know this is gonna work. And besides, you're gonna go camping and like tomorrow, next tomorrow? And you won't be able to have any ideas to, well, upload. So we're gonna do this now. Yeah, but I'm talking about the what if. What if people don't like it? Look, man, I've seen plenty of people done this, or other versions of it. But anyway, this will definitely bring us more content. Oh boy, why do I even have you as my associate? You're literally me. I know I'm you. Well, I'm like the funnier version of you. I am still you. You want forget about. Let's just get to the what if. Oh, you guys are already here? Oh well. Well, you guys saw the title. You guys saw the thumbnail. This is, oh boy. What if Deku had a twin sister? And I'll explain everything in the what if. So let's get on to the what if, shall we? So we start today. Inko Midoriya was in labor. She was panicking. She was breathing. I can do this. You can do this, Inko. Unfortunately, Hisashi's not here. I'm gonna strangle him when he gets back from work. And then the nurse and the doctor quickly went in. They quickly helped her with, well, the baby problem. A few hours went by, and then the delivery was complete. The doctors and nurse handed her over the two babies she gotten. The doctor said, "So, what are you gonna name your two children?" She looked at one of them and said, "The boy will be called Izuku, and then the girl will be Izumi. My two Izus." "Well, that's nice. I'll create the release form, and you'll be all set. I hope you and your newborn will have a wonderful day." The doctor left, and then Inko got her stuff ready and went home. A couple of years have passed. Izuku Midoriya and his twin sister are now 4 years old. They met a new friend called Katsuki Bakugo. He's a bit mean, but he's nice in his own way. Yesterday, he awoke in his quirk, which was explosion. He was a bit a lot cocky when he got his strong quirk. But then the next day, the younger sister, awoke in her quirk, but it was different from her mother's. She could levitate even heavier objects. How incredible! But for Izuku, nothing happened. Still, he didn't get his father's quirk yet. Neither his mother. He didn't know what's wrong. His sister got a quirk, but not him? Why? And then they both went home, and Izuku, a bit sad that he didn't get his quirk, maybe will come now, or maybe later. He asked his mother to go to the quirk doctor on the way to the car, and she says they will go to the quirk doctor next week. A few weeks has passed, and Inko Midoriya and her two children went to the quirk doctor. Doctor said, "Sorry, kid, not gonna happen." Deku's heart, immediately stopped after the doctor said, "It's not gonna happen." Inko was shocked. She wondered, why didn't he develop a quirk? How? Why? The doctor specifically said, "You see this chart? This is an x-ray of your two children's feet. You can see that your daughter here has one joint in her feet, meaning that's showing that someone has a quirk. However, your son has two joints. That shows that he's, quirkless. Sorry, ma'am. That's all I can do for now. And kid, forget about being a hero. It's pointless. without a quirk. Later that day, in night, Izuku was watching his favorite video of All Might saving a bunch of people. As Inko was about to leave the room, Izuku turned around and said, Mom, do you think you can't be a hero just like All Might? With tears flowing through his eyes. Inko walked up to her child and said, Sorry, Izuku, but you can't become a hero. They both cried. Izumi looked through the door and saw that her brother and her mother were both in tears because Izuku couldn't get a quirk. Izumi felt sad for her brother. Now, what's gonna happen? Are people gonna treat him different because he doesn't have a quirk? No, she hoped that it will change, right? Nothing will change, right? But then, she kind of jinxed herself. Because the next day when Izuku was announced by the teachers that he was quirkless, all of his friends, even his best friend, Bakugo, bullied him for being quirkless, calling him loser, but also calling him a deku. Deku is the nickname which actually means useless in Japanese. Izuku was in tears, but he didn't care. He still wanted to be a hero. His sister admired her big brother. Even though he didn't have a quirk, he still is fighting towards his one goal, to become the greatest hero of all, even if it will kill him. A few years later, Izuku Midoriya and Izumi Midoriya were getting ready for their, first day as first years in middle school. But then, before they left, Izumi wanted to talk to Deku. Bro, I think you need to start working out. Why? Look, you said you want to be a hero, right? But it's gonna be impossible when you're all weak. This kinda hurt Deku, but he knew she was right. With his, physique, he was no good. He can't be a hero, all so wimpy and skinny. He needed to take his sister's advice. His sister didn't need to work out, consider that her quirk is pretty overpowered as hell. She's been training her quirk tremendously, and her quirk was pretty strong. Her quirk was telekinesis, a far better version of her mother's. But anyway, Izuku Midoriya thought of this idea of, going to the gym once in a while might not be a bad idea. So, for the rest of his, life, he was training himself for, UA. So, in the past few years, Izuku Midoriya started training his body to prepare himself for whatever UA is probably gonna throw at him, and start to do some combat lessons as well. I mean, if he's gonna someday probably, fight Bakugo, he needs to, try to learn how to, defend himself. So, he's been training a lot, and a whole more lot. And then, there's also another thing. Izumi can't protect Deku, because they both are in separate classes, for the first year, the second year, and the third year. But now, we skip to the third year, the beginning of their third year, of course. It was now their third year. In the class, the teacher walked up to his desk holding a sheet of papers, saying, "Alright class, all you are now third years. It's time to think some responsibility for your next future, job. I have these flyers ready to show you on what jobs description you want to have next year. But I know you all want to go to the hero track, right? As he said that, everyone activated their quirks. Everyone and also screaming, "Hell yeah!" But then, as they did all that, the teacher said, "Oh, I know. All of you have fascinating quirks, but you know the rules. No activating them during school time." But then, Bakugo stand up and said, "Psst, teach, don't measure up me with these lumps. I'm the only one that's got talent, unlike these extras." Everyone asked him to stop calling them extras, but Bakugo keeps calling them extras. And then the teacher read on Bakugo's file, "Oh, Bakugo, you're going to UA?" Everyone was surprised. UA? That's the most greatest school in Japan. The best hero school of all. He smiled and then jumped on his table and said, "Hell yeah, I'm not only that, I'm gonna be #1 hero, and I'm also gonna be the richest and most famous hero of all." But then the teacher said, "Oh, and Izuku Midoriya is going to UA as well." And as he said that, everyone turned their heads towards Midoriya and then started laughing. Everyone screamed, "Come on, Midoriya, you honestly believe you, a quirkless person, can get into UA?" And then he said, "That's not true. They rejected that rule a long time ago. I can do it if I have a chance." But then he was quickly interrupted by Bakugo saying, "Come on, Deku, are you serious? Why would UA want someone like you if they can have someone like me?" "Kachan, that's mean." Bakugo puts his hand on Deku's shoulder and says, "Here's a tip. Don't reply, okay? Or I'll kill you." "Bakugo, that's enough. And if you keep doing that, we'll put that in your track record." "Tch, whatever." Then, later that day, Izuku Midoriya was checking on his phone to see the news reports of villain attacks. He's like, "Oh, I can probably get some new info. I will put that in my book." But then, before he could put away his notebook, Bakugo snatches and says, "What the hell's this?" Well, his lackeys read it. "Plans for your future? Are you kidding me?" "Deku, what the hell did I say? I told you do not reply." Damn it, I don't care what you say. I'm gonna reply no matter what. Now give me back my notebook." But then Bakugo turned that notebook into ashes and then threw it out the friggin' window. That was mean. "Come on, guys. The only people that thinks you can become a hero is just one person, and it's your hot sister." "Ooh, Bakugo, you shouldn't have said that." Deku turned on his big brother mode and then fucking took his backpack and threw it at Bakugo's face and then quickly grabbed the backpack again and then freaking run away. Bakugo's lackey saw that. "Jeez, I think you shouldn't have said that." "The damn nerd. Are we gonna catch him?" It's pointless, he's already gone. Let's just go." Later that day, Izumi went home after doing some extra classes. She was not as smart as Deku, but she, from time to time, keep up. As she was walking, she went inside her house, but then Inko was scolding Deku for some unknown reason. Mom, what's going on?" "Well, let me tell you, Izuku went running off to a villain to, well, almost getting himself killed." "Well, Mom, I was gonna save Kachan, and my body just moved on its own. I'm sorry." "Sorry's not gonna help it, young man. What if you got hurt or something, or worse?" "Mom, I'm sorry, okay?" And then, Izumi, he slapped her hand against her forehead. "Gosh, I thought I was the dumb brick in this family. It seems that you're reckless as ever, Izuku. Do you even think before you act?" "Well, you're kinda right." "I know I am." And then the rest of the day, they do whatever. So for the rest of the year, Deku has also started training. For some reason, Izumi wondered why is he going out so much. He's sometimes late, and he started to eat a lot. And then she asked him, "Hey, Izuku, why are you going out so much?" "Oh, that's right. I'm actually kind of training." Training? Remember you told me I should build up my body. I have, but I think I can improve more, you know? So that's why I'm gonna train harder, because I'm gonna go for the UA entrance exam. Izumi, he smiled at her brother and put a fist bump towards him. "I know you can do it, and I will come to UA as well." They both gave each other a fist bump, and then their days continued. And for Izumi's training, well, she actually levitates even heavier objects. Sometimes he goes to the, forest where she and Bakugo and Deku sometimes play. Well, where they used to play when they were kids. She sees there's a lot of rubbish and garbage around the area, even very heavy objects. By using her telekinesis, she started lifting all these garbage piles up into garbage bags. But sometimes she has to take a break of using her quirk. And by that, she has to, build up her body as well. And don't go all tomboyish on this image right now. And number two, I'm not gonna find a tomboy. You know what? Let's forget about that. But anyway, now they're both ready for the UA's entrance exam. And now, the UA entrance exam. Izuku and Izumi were walking towards the gate. They were also, greeted. Greeted? I don't know how Bakugo's greeting is, but he's saying, "Get out of my ways, Midoriyas and Deku." And then Bakugo walked past them. And then Izumi wondered is Bakugo taking easy on Deku? Usually Bakugo would always bully him, but now he suddenly stopped for a while. He stopped thinking about it, as she and her brother were about to walk in, until he tripped. And then she tried to grab him by using her telekinesis, but she was too late, because a short brunette girl saved him before Izumi could do anything. "Oops, sorry for using my quirk on you. There we go. Anyway, I'm so nervous for the UA's entrance exam, you know? Anyway, I hope to see you in there. Bye." Holy crap! Izuku, are you alright? Izumi, that was the first time I talked to a girl! Well, you weren't popular in middle school, and I get why no girl wanted to talk to you. Oh, come on, Izumi, that was just mean. That was just facts. Sorry. The first thing they did in the entrance exam was, the written test. Izumi was studying very hard, harder than Izuku, but she managed. Everyone was done studying, not studying, done with their test. And sometimes, they get annoyed with Deku's, muttering. And now, President Mike was the announcer for the practical. He said that there will be 3 robots that will be having certain points, and each one is different from one another. But then, Ida, the blue-haired guy with glasses, stood up and said, "Sir, I have a question to ask you about the 4th robot that shows in the list. And you," points at Deku, the one with the green hair. "Your muttering is making people worried and also irritating. If you want to take this seriously, then stop it. If you don't, get out." That is all. While Izumi was hearing that, she slapped her hand on her forehead, saying, "Oh, Izuku, you should probably listen to him. Your muttering is kind of annoying." "You're so mean, Izumi. Sorry." And then President Mike continued his, explanation. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you all enjoyed it. I don't know if I enjoyed it, but anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please leave a like, subscribe, and turn on that notification so you guys will never miss a video again. And comment down below on a what if you guys recommend, or a what if that I should continue. But anyway, thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll see you guys next time.